It is so exciting to see you here. I'm Rabbi Tracy Kaplowitz. I'm proud to carry the title of the Marilyn G. and Joseph B. Schwartz Israel Fellow of Stephen Wise Free Synagogue. Getting to today took the work and efforts of a significant team of leaders. Each presenter was thoughtfully selected, gracious with their time, and delivered wisdom that has us imagining what the future can bring. Presenters, thank you for your contributions to our program. I'm also grateful to our financial supporters of the conference and to our planning committee members who jumped back on board when we proposed a second conference. And I am most thankful to my partners in these efforts, Mark Anshin and Rabbi Ami Hirsch. Today, you've been challenged to think about a recharged Reform Judaism. You've heard powerful, even visionary ideas. You've thought about what tomorrow can look like and how we can capture the hearts and minds of the next generation to share the values of God, Torah, and Israel. Big ideas, in order to be of value, must be accompanied by action. Last year, I stood here and announced the launch of the Amplify Israel Rabbinic Fellowship. The reality that followed has been gratifying in every way. We secured funding for 12 fellows to spend 1 year with us to amplify their voices on Israel in the areas of social media, sermonizing, programming, and writing editorials. Each fellow was paired with a mentor to guide and support them. The fellows traveled with us to Israel 5 weeks after October 7th. These experiences, together with learning from the great minds of the Jewish world, has created a cohort of early career rabbis who share ideas with one another and with the world. They have woven a network of passion for liberal Zionism and kindness and compassion for one another. I am honored to call them my colleagues, and I ask those who are here to rise so we can acknowledge you. Keep your eyes on them. Their future is bright. We are grateful to the funders who encouraged us to envision and dream big with this fellowship: the Lisa and Michael LaFell Foundation, Maimonides Fund, the Paul E. Singer Foundation, and the Zalek Foundation Fund. Based on our success, we have added the Hochberg Family Foundation as a funder. I am thrilled to announce that we are launching the second cohort of the Amplify Israel Rabbinic Fellowship. For this second cohort, our funders have doubled their support. We will now grow from 12 fellows up to 24. Last year, I asked each of you here to pick up your phone, go to rabbinicfellowship.com, and nominate a rabbi in the first 15 years since ordination. You came through, and how? Ultimately, we had twice the number of applicants than we could accommodate in the program, and 4 times the number of nominations. Now, with twice the number of spots, I ask you once again to nominate those who you feel will grow through this initiative, will contribute to and benefit from a cohort of colleagues learning together, and are ready to exercise their voice to express their commitments and values. If you are within the first 15 years since ordination, apply today. Once again, it's rabbinicfellowship.com. I can't wait to meet our nominated colleagues and applicants. I love rabbis. I'm even one myself. But we know that we must cultivate and widen the ranks of reform movement leadership. We need to form secure bonds between those in the movement with Israel and the Jewish people. Rabbi Melissa Simon stated this morning that participation in Israel programming is down. It's down at a time when it is most needed. We are prepared to address that. I am thrilled to announce that we have partnered with Birthright Israel to bring those ages 18 to 22 and 23 to 40 with us to Israel this summer on an 8-day volunteer mission. Now, this is not your typical Birthright. This is a trip dedicated to volunteering and rebuilding in Israel, but it's uniquely a reform movement trip as well. In partnership with the Israel Movement for Reform and Progressive Judaism, we will identify Israeli reform movement peers to accompany our participants, spend Shabbat with the reform movement, design experiences when we aren't volunteering that connect our participants to the values of liberal Zionism. For example, meeting with LGBTQ+ leadership and spending time with those who champion shared society. We will also dedicate time to learning about geopolitics from the experts we select and study the history of Zionism. I guarantee that our participants will learn because I'll be the scholar in residence on the trip. Of course, it is a Birthright trip. There will also be ample opportunities for fun and friendship. This volunteer reform Birthright begins on August 5th and is open to all English-speaking Jews, ages 18 to 22 and 23 to 40. Check out and send the link, reformbirthright.com, to everyone you know. And my World Union friends who are here, make sure your English speakers get the message as well. This is how you recharge. Big ideas that guide and the actions that make them reality.